Underway in quarterfinal number 4 on the day here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Mike Cepeda, Jeff Stoynoff with you on tonight's coverage. It's Yuba, the 49ers, taking on San Diego City. San Diego City in the white, in the dark jerseys. It is Yuba College. We have an early technical foul. This is going to be called against San Diego City. This is going to be Alex Wilborn.
And I think this is a good call. Wilborn clearly staring down and doing a lot of talking after that whistle. And, Michael, I'll tell you, they even let it go on for a couple of seconds, but Wilborn just kept on pushing his luck, going a little bit longer, and eventually he draws the tee.
So right off the bat, Yuba will be gifted a couple of free throw opportunities.
Yeah, Eric Shive right there with Wilborn. And I think that, it's one of those things where I think there's some words you're allowed to say and some words where you're just not and will automatically bring it. And I don't think it was the words, but I think he had about a 2-second leeway, and he went 3 seconds.
Yeah.
And that's what drew the technical.
So Wilborn gets teed up, and it's 2-0 early in favor of Yuba. Yuba, a very interesting team. They shoot it over 40% from 3. About 5 players that average in double figures. Early steal, back the other way, laying it up and laying it in for Yuba, Josh Datt.
Yeah, I got the pronunciation. It's Josh Dott.
Dott, excuse me. So Datt makes it 4-0. The 49ers with an early lead. Mike Cepeda, Jeff Stoynoff with you on tonight's coverage all weekend. That one rims out. No good for Wonder Smith.
Pretty good look for Smith from about 5 feet, and that one halfway down.
But Yuba will try to start to pour it on early here. About a minute in, Sheave from deep. That's good.
Well,
Cannot leave shooters open if you're San Diego City. 7-0.
That's a great job by Woods, getting that ball back outside. Quick touch pass over for the open 3.
McLean, double team, is going to be fouled. Will this go against Sheave, or will it go against Dott? That'll go against Dott.
Well, it was San Diego City that came out fired up, but I think the technical served to fire up Yuba.
As we're joined by the table by Glenn Haller. Again, congratulations on the season for Antelope Valley, but they go down to the defending champions in quarterfinal 3 by 20. 74-54, 7-0 here early. The 49ers and the Knights. Dott driving the lane, gives off to Sheave. Sheave going to bank it in. Yes, he will. 9-0. The 49ers on top early. Timeout, San Diego. 18-13 to go in the first half. And Jeff, let's keep it here. I see a lot of disarray from the Knights here, and I see a lot of very good energy from Yuba early on.
Yeah, I think the technical fired them up a little bit. Not that they weren't coming into this one, but yeah, that's a nice job on that last set there. Very aware of spacing. That's a good job. Ruaro right there setting that screen. Ends up in kind of a bad spot, but then a terrific adjustment late in that last possession. He pops back, gives himself about 7 or 8 feet of separation, ends up free. Very solid shot off the glass. We've been talking about old man game all day today.
Yeah,
Pretty good use of the backboard right there by Ruaro, who's got 5 early.
And speaking of old man, I must be getting a little cloudy here. Excuse me, not Eric Sheeb, Brandon Ruaro with 7 early here for the 49ers. It's 9-0, Yuba on top of San Diego.
You know, Mike, I'm going to give you a little rule of thumb in basketball. If you're 5'6" and you're in the starting lineup for a team that is vying for a state championship, you can play.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Brandon Ruaro, very impressive early on.
Probably a stud in the 6 foot and under league.
In poker parlance, it's a tell, Michael.
Ruaro, make that 9 early. 11-0 off the bat for Yuba. Can Marcus Brumsey change the script? Oh, that's a great drive to the lane. That was Jameer Mitchell.
Plenty of time for San Diego City. No need to panic.
It's early, but it can get late early here if you're the Knights.
Yeah, you got to settle down, and it's got to start on the defensive end.
Working inside. Here's Sheev. Sheev trying to step through. Nothing there. Goes out of bounds. It'll go off of the Knights.
And meanwhile, if you're Yuba, have to stay composed as well. Sometimes you can get off to a fast start, and that can get in your head a little bit. Another step back 3. This one no good. Rare miss for Yuba early. The Knights want to run. The travel on Romario Wilson, who has checked into the game. So the turnover gives it back to Yuba. 16:53 remaining here in the first half. We're just underway. And the 49ers off to a fast start. The turnover in the backcourt. San Diego City with another opportunity, but they give it right back. Brumsey can't find the handle. So a couple of opportunities go by the wayside. As Yuba gives it away, they'll get it into Ruaro. Ruaro going to break the press on the dribble into the front court. They have him trapped on the near side, but he squirts free, tries to swing it across. 4 turnovers in a row between the two teams. He was looking for Josh Dott. So San Diego City trails it by 9. Mitchell dancing on the dribble, pulls up from 17 feet, missed everything. Long rebound out to Dott. Dott quickly gets it ahead to Woods, but they'll get it back to Ruaro, and Yuba will set up. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Dott looking down low for Shive. In a crowd, layup is up and good. Eric Shive scores down low, back to an 11-point lead. Brumsey swings it outside. Hard drive blocked away by Shive. Mitchell on the drive.
Stoy has the script changed any?
No, it's been more of the same here. I think it's got a little sloppy there. The team's trading turnovers. And right now, it's San Diego City really struggling to get themselves into this one. They came out fired up, but they have been sent back on their heels early by Yuba.
Well, not very often that you see teams from the North and South meeting in the state championships that have met each other in the regular season, but back on November 19th, it was Yuba with a win over San Diego City, so they do have a bit of a book on each other. Mitchell misses, but it's an offensive rebound for the Knights. They will reset the offense. 15:37 to go. We're in the first half. Mike Spada, Jeff Stoynoff with you on continuing coverage of SoCalCollegeSports.com and the 3C2A 2017 Basketball Championships. Another turnover for the Knights.
Good energy for the Knights, though, on that one, getting a couple of offensive rebounds. We've talked about how do they start to flip the script here and right the ship in this one, get themselves back into it. Start with defense and rebounding.
They can start with not turning it over.
Yeah, pick up the energy, then go from there.
That's a nice move by Jalen Davis inside. Nothing doing. Great, relentless pressure on the offensive board. They can't get it to go. Point blank, that was Jihad Woods. Woods, leading scorer on the season for Yuba. Still yet to score, and they're up by 10. I'll block that. It's going to be a foul down low. Baseline out of bounds to the Knights. 13-3.
Xavier Francois checked into the game for Yuba.
Inbound play broken up. San Diego will reset here. For Mario Wilson. Outside, this is Taylor driving the lane. Kicks it back out. This is Mitchell. Mitchell nowhere going. Nothing doing there and has to bring it back out with 14 on the shot clock. Driving the lane and being rejected, that's from Mario Wilson. Here comes Yuba trying to swell the lead. They have a 10-point lead as we stand. Nice drive inside. It's going to be fouled. This is Jalen Davis.
Davis commits the foul there. Taylor, I should say, commits the foul on Davis. And Davis there really on the hard drive about 8 feet out. He's a little bit out of control. Might have been a bit of a bailout foul. San Diego City, you might be better off taking your chance to see if Davis can make the finish on that drive.
I agree.
But that's so hard in the heat of the moment to back off a little bit and not pick up the foul.
Everything's easier said than done.
Yeah. You know, it's a remarkably easy game from up here, Michael.
Really
I've always found that.
So turnovers back the other way. So dueling turnovers. And Yuba opening the door a little bit here for San Diego City, but City really not taking advantage early. Handling it out front. This is McLean. McLean. Hands off. Here's Wonder Smith. Smith out to Taylor. Taylor inside. Back to Smith. Smith. Pump fake. Nothing there. Taylor down low. Nice left-handed finish for the layup.
You know, it's an awful lot of dribbling for San Diego City so far on these possessions. That time they were able to get away with it, showing good patience.
Agreed. Turnover, near turnover. Who's going to come up with it? Broken play, 3-ball in the corner. No. Knights get away with one there. Oh, that's a terrific, great job by Johnson getting his own rebound miss.
How about the feed, too, finding Francois?
So Xavier gets on the board. Back to a 10-point advantage for the 49ers. Out front, this is McCoy from deep. No good. Rebounded by Jordan Johnson. Johnson in transition. Francois again, great hands up top, timeout San Diego.
Great job by the big man running the floor. Beats everyone down court, gets a layup. He's rewarded for his effort.
17-5, the onslaught early continues here for Yuba College. The 49ers looking to punch their ticket to Saturday here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. Back in a moment. Back to action here. San Diego moving left to right on your screen with the ball. McLean driving the lane, trying to go a little bit too fancy there. He was looking for McCoy. Francois with a steal.
He's a little like the quarterback there. He needs to look off the man, but he telegraphed that pass.
Yeah, threw it right to the safety. Oh, terrific backup inside Francois. That was blocked.
That's a terrific block.
And McCoy nearly goaltended and back the other way with it. This is Robert Taylor. He has 4.
Yeah, McCoy swatting that one away and igniting the break. We'll see if that wakes up San Diego City.
Well, something needs to wake him up there. It's getting late early. For the Knights, 17-7. It's been all Yuba here early on. Johnson with it out front. Jordan dribbling up and down. Scoreless here, but he does have a couple nice feeds early on. And a whistle off of the ball. It's going to go against McCoy. He's trying to D up Jihad Woods. Good turnout here at Las Positas College, Tony Costello Court. Home for the last 2 years. Terrific entry inside to Francois. That pass from Donald Jackson, and Francois going to the stripe for 2.
Well, Francois is in a crowd when he gets that pass, but he makes a great decision there, goes hard to the front of the rim immediately. That puts the defense collectively on its heels, and he gets himself to the line.
Francois off on the first. Technical director tonight, Matt Henson. Camera operators, Brianna Marquez, Jorge Zepeda. It's Mike Zepeda, Jeff Stoynoff with you. On coverage throughout the weekend. Happy you've joined us, everybody. Spread the word. You can catch this game live. Francois misses on the second as well. www.socalcollegesports.com. You can go to the 3C2A website, CCCAA sports.org. And also on our channel on YouTube, SoCal College Sports 1. San Diego City trying to get back into it. Woods with an emphatic block up top. He ignites the break going back the other way. Here's Woods in transition. A great defense in transition by San Diego. They go inside. Francois, here comes a delayed double. Francois, good feed down low. Can he finish? No, goes back up with it. Third time's a charm. Nobody's fouled.
Just working on the offensive glass. And that's a great job using his size down low to ward off Wilborn for the first look, but also to ward him off for the offensive rebound to get a shot back up there.
First free throw no good, so Francois 0 for 3 from the charity stripe.
You know, Mike, if you've got that slightly wider frame, use it down there. Francis, a 61% foul shooter. Excuse me, Francois, 61% foul shooter.
I have a wide frame, but that's mostly up top. I have nothing going on the backside.
And you say you don't have a lot of Mark Aguirre happening. And it's
I do not. I do not. I heard a good quote about somebody who rebounds very well, and they had a very big derriere. He has a rear end like a dishwasher. Could have been washing machine, but I threw dishwasher out there. That could have been an offensive foul.
Yeah, whistle came in.
But Darian McClain's going to be the benefit of a foul called against Donald Jackson. Lead remains in double digits here for Yuba. The Knights just really haven't been able to get anything going early on. Really, the tone was set early. Wilborn was called for a technical after he stared down the opponent. He's trying to go to work right now in the post, and this is going to be a foul called against Eric Sheave.
Second foul on Eric Shive.
So Shive with number 2. Here comes Francois yet again.
That was a short rest.
Shive, Jackson, Dot, Woods. Now Francois. And Jordan Johnson as Shive comes off. That is the 17th foul. So 1-1 the rest of the way here for San Diego City. So a little silver lining here in the first half. Second free throw up and good by Wilborn. 11:32 to go. Here comes full court pressure. Dot, that pass stolen. Wonder Smith, that's tapped out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Knights.
You know, Mike, it is so dangerous to throw long passes when working against pressure defense. And right there you see the cross-court pass, and that's entirely too much time, and you saw Wonder Smith jump that passing lane and make the interception.
Well, Ruaro, the lead scorer in the ball game. That's going to be out of bounds by Wonder Smith. He tried to throw it off of the defender, but he did not reestablish before he touched the ball, so it's going back the other way. Ruaro checks back into the ball game, leading all scorers with 9 points. Got a flash in the middle of the court. Here comes Woods. Gives a little bit of an outlet. It's a good job breaking the press. Dot, Johnson, 3. No. Tapped around on the rim. McCoy gets it out. This is McClain. McClain trying to push the tempo. Works into the lane. Gives it out. Wide open Wonder Smith from 3. It's long. Rebounded by McCoy. New possession for San Diego. McCoy still working on the baseline. Blocked by Woods. His second. McCoy tracks it down. Keeps it from going out of bounds. Relentless pursuit there from Woods. Will it result in a 3? It will for McClain.
McCoy has brought great energy off the bench. as San Diego City trying to creep back into this one. They're back within 6. Blocked from McCoy. Couple of offensive rebounds there, leading to a 3.
Well, he got blocked and denied by Woods, but he kept the possession alive and was able to finally find McClain for the 3. Woods, they entered in at the high post to his right, stolen by Smith. Wonder back the other way. One-on-one with Ruaro. Ruaro tries to take a charge. And back the other way we go. It's an 8-0 run. Timeout, Yuba. 18-14, and the Knights have woken up here in quarterfinal number 4.
(18-14). San Diego City back within 4. Another turnover. McCoy with the steal. Numbers for the Knights, and a foul called. See if this is a shooting foul. It's not going to matter with Yuba in the penalty. It's a non-shooting foul, but it'll still be a 1-and-1 for San Diego City. Jameer Mitchell going to head to the line. Well, let's wait and see. Yeah, Mitchell heading to the line. Mitchell averaging 7.5 a game, shoots 59% from the line. It was an 11-0 start for Yuba. But since then, San Diego City has responded. A 14-7 run. They're back within 4 with Mitchell heading to the line. Thomas Ostafjord checking into the game for Yuba. So Francois Ostafjord along with Elijah Woods up front. So a very big lineup on the floor for Yuba with Ruaro in the backcourt with Jordan Johnson.
Ostafjord?
Yes. We have him down as number 34, but I believe number 33 there, that is Ostafjord.
So there's a technical foul going to be called, and I wonder if it's because of the misreporting of the jersey number. That's a thing. So they have Ostafjord listed as number 34 in the program. He's now wearing number 33, and nobody alerted the official, and this is going to be a technical foul.
Well, this would be akin to, what was it, the U.S. Open a few years ago when Ian Woosnam was in contention. And he got to the third hole and realized that he had 15 clubs in his bag. And that's a 2-stroke penalty for a guy who's vying for a U.S. Open championship. As a major penalty to have incurred, but it's a similar head-scratcher if that's the case here. How do you let that happen? But they only gave him the 1 free throw, so.
I wonder if there's magnitude of technical fouls now.
Well, we saw
used to be the case.
We saw a 1-shot technical earlier.
Yeah, on
in our coverage today on the holding onto the rim on a dunk. So it is entirely possible.
So the Knights closing in here. They have cut it to a 3-point disadvantage. 9:55 to go. We're in the first half. 18-15. Timeout on the floor. Is it full or 30? Looks like it's just a 30. Let's keep it here. Stoy. I think Knights have done a really good job after coming out, really having not woken up.
Well, it's something that we alluded to at the start, too. Sometimes when you get off to that fast start, the other team's going to make a little bit of a push, and it can be difficult to maintain that focus, that energy, as the other team starts to come back on you. So there's a tricky part here for Yuba as well, and I think they've fallen prey to that a little bit, maybe just a little bit of loss of focus as they move forward here in the first half, and they've seen that lead evaporate. It's down to 3.
Yeah, Jod Woods on the season, leading scorer for Yuba. That's 16 a game. Scoreless right now. Remember, this is a team that has 5 players averaging in double figures on the season. 49ers still with a lead. They enter into Woods. Woods kicks it back out to Johnson. Osterjord inside. Francois looks like he was fouled. Some contact down low, and do we have another technical foul? Oh no, they're going to say that this ball went off of Francois. Wow. So that was a correction from the off judge. To be fair, I think the off judge, not the backline judge or the baseline judge, but the judge at the hash mark on the far side comes in and corrects the call, saying that it went off of Francois. But I think that's maybe a judgment call. Sometimes the referee will let it go, say it stays here, but won't award a foul. Ruaro with a steal. Up ahead to Francois in transition. Lays it up, can't get it to go. A little bit too much on it. McCoy, he traveled. He's going to be fouled.
Yeah, Francois wants that one back. He was right at the front of the rim, but couldn't get the finger roll to go. They try to trap McCoy in the backcourt, but Ostafjord picks up the foul. And that's the 9th team foul, so we're talking about free throws here every time.
Yeah, 1 and 1, and then from now on, it's double bonus.
So McCoy heads to the line where he shoots 56%, coming in 9.3 points per game.
And indeed, I do have confirmation from David Silverstein. Number 33 for you, but not in the book. Ruaro turns it over. McCoy on the other end. He's fouled. He's going up for 2. And Ruaro took exception because McCoy stepped on him. And how about Ruaro?
Yeah, I think it's although to be fair to McCoy, it did not look like an Amino Timberlake to me.
No.
I think he was just stepping over him, but something about it that Ruaro didn't like. Maybe a little contact in there. A little unintentional, intentional. Well, we talked about rules of thumb. If you're 5'6" and you're in the starting lineup, you can play.
Probably pretty feisty, too.
And if you're 5'6" and you're out there with guys who are a foot taller than you or more, you're pretty feisty. You're not gonna abide by for a little pushing around.
Yeah, Ruaro, lead scorer right now so far for you, but McCoy can make it a 1-point lead with 2 made free throws. He hits on the first. Mitch Charlins, head coach for San Diego City, irate that there was no technical foul called, especially after there was one called against his player early on.
Yeah, it's exactly.
On Alex Wilborn, second made free throw from McCoy.
Nothing drives coaches crazier than a lack of consistency. Oh, how they love to harp on that one, I'm sure, if you're out there.
I know I do. Osterfjord has it in the backcourt, working against a press. Here's Jordan Johnson. They swing it near side. Here's Dot. Francois down low. Can he get a cutter? No. Cross-court pass over to Johnson. Saves it from going out of bounds. They need to get Woods going. Woods has not scored. 16 a game. He has a bagel up in the scorebook right now. Trying to enter in. It's another turnover for Yuba. Back the other way. That one just thrown up as a prayer by Brumsey. That might as well serve as a turnover, although it's a missed shot. Francois handles that one. It's going to be a foul. It's going to go against Wonder Smith.
It's another good job by Francois using the big body to ward off Wonder Smith, who had little choice there but to reach in if he was going to go for the steal. Ends up picking up the foul.
Spread the word, everybody. You can watch this game live, www.socalcollegesports.com. You can also go to the 3C2A website. Woods makes a move. Francois inside. Good hands. Good finish. So Woods, 0 in the scorebook, but he's doing it in other phases of the game. A couple blocks, a few rebounds, now an assist to Francois. Xavier Francois up to 7 points. Wonder Smith from the corner 3. Ties it up at 20 all. And after going down 11-0 to open the ball game, the Knights have battled back here at Las Positas in quarterfinal number 4. The winner gets City College of San Francisco on Saturday. Osterfjord, the far side. Cross court to Dot. Dot will fire from deep. Can't respond. Rebound fought for and won by Nate Edwards. Edwards doing one heck of a job on Jihad Woods. Now an opportunity here for the Knights to take their first lead of the ball game. Brumsey, McCoy up top. Shuffle to feet, inside over Woods. Can't get it to go, it's off the back iron. We're gonna have a foul, Osterfjord. Caught Nate Edwards maybe with an inadvertent elbow.
Second foul on Osterfjord.
Well, Yuba equally as flat here in the last 5 minutes after they open up with a big surge. Edwards, 2 shots, and he airballs the first. I don't know if that was a DeAndre Jordan imitation, but 0 for 1 from the stripe.
Well, we'll have that answer in a minute when we look up his field goal percentage. Or free throw percentage, 60%, so that's not a full DeAndre.
Well, he did get clocked pretty good, so sometimes when you have a lot of contact on a foul before you go to the line, that can really disrupt anything you do from the stripe. Edwards readies the second free throw. That one rims out. That was halfway down. And we remain tied here at 20-0. Johnson over to Osterfjord. Osterfjord in the lane. Edwards trying to sell a foul. Off to Dot. Dot trying to finish. Layup up, no good. Rebound tapped around, won by Dot. Dot puts it up on the rim. It's going to be a blocking foul. That's a good call. As Edwards getting a little frisky with Xavier Francois.
Edwards doesn't want any help from Francois. Well, you mentioned that these two teams had played before. I don't think in any of the other 3 matchups that I had seen they had met before. And it seems as though the familiarity brings a little chippiness with it compared to the first 3 games.
I wouldn't exactly call this a rivalry game, but I think you're exactly right. The Knights play with a little bit of chip on their shoulder.
See, I'm a sports fan. I see this kind of thing here right now. Now I want these teams to play every year.
Hey, you know what? I got to tell you, I know Mitch Charlins. I played open gym with him. If the team is any indication of their coach, they're a feisty bunch.
Yeah. Meanwhile, both teams struggling from the line. And the game can't get any closer. These are the little things that can make the difference.
Dot hits on one, so the lead back to Yuba, but by the slimmest of margins. 6:48 to go. Brumsey with it up top, looking inside. Wilborn working on Woods. Goes baseline, nothing there. It's a turnover. Bad possession for the Knights. Dot back the other way, lays it up, no good, but he's fouled by Brumsey. 2 more free throws coming to Dot.
It's a bailout foul to be sure. Dot a little bit out of control, just has to flip one up on the glass. Missed the layup. And the late whistle comes in. Foul called on Brumsey. Just his first. But Dot gets himself to the line.
Free throw up and good.
Dot a 75% foul shooter.
Well, he can match that total right here with a made free throw. No, it's out. So it's 2-4. It's a 2-point lead for Yuba. The Knights yet to hold the lead here tonight. Mitchell out front. Mitchell's got his brother watching. Back home. Francois fouls up top. He fouled Taylor. Janice Mitchell, brother of Jameer Mitchell, watching from Louisiana.
Meanwhile, that's Francois' second foul with 6:19 remaining here in the first half, and we'll see if he heads to the bench.
And if we see Shive at some point, Shive just seems to be a bad matchup out there as far as the personnel grouping. Rebound tapped around by Francois. He gets it back to himself.
I believe Francois has 7 boards here in the first half, well on his way to a double-double.
Maybe 8. That one tapped out of bounds. Errant pass. And Yuba, what really got the Knights back into this ball game was the amount of turnovers for Yuba. Now they now have 8. 6:08 remaining here in the first half. San Diego City hasn't really done themselves any favors. They also have 8 turnovers. Both teams tied in the rebounding department. Yuba with 7 assists to only 2 for San Diego City. It's 21-22. Can San Diego City jump out to a lead here? Smith dribbled off his foot, gets it back, 11 on the shot clock. McCoy from the corner from 3. Yes, sir! First lead tonight for the Knights.
McCoy shoots 35% from three-point range, and he can hit from out there.
Got to get a hand up on him. Gotta like the talent there. That kind of length and athleticism. They enter into Woods. Woods will go to work. Puts it up on the glass, but he's fouled.
McCoy comes over there with about a 50% double team. And if you're going to come over that way, come all the way over.
Got to commit.
Instead, Woods is able to split that double team and draw the foul.
Two shots coming to Jihad Woods. Woods still scoreless. His first 2 points right here. First free throw up and good.
68% from the line on the season. It's Jihad Woods. It's the second foul, meanwhile, on McCoy, who's given San Diego City a very nice lift off the bench here in this first half.
Second free throw, no good from Woods. So the lead still with San Diego City now. Taylor, Smith. McLean's going to reset the offense here. Darien has 3 points. Good screen from Wilborn, freeing up McLean. McLean gets it up, and he's fouled.
Good patience by McLean with a little fake. Then able to draw the foul.
Well, tomorrow it's the women. 4 games of coverage, the quarterfinals, the State 8 here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. And remember, you can watch all of the games live and after the fact. Go to our website, www.SoCalCollegeSports.com. Also go to the 3C2A website. So did McLean just miss both? Wow. So still a 1-point advantage here. Francois slipped on the floor. He's pointing to a wet spot. Meanwhile, play resumes. This is Donald Jackson. He enters into Francois. Francois going to work on the baseline. Can't put it up. Rebounded by McCoy. McCoy off to Taylor. Taylor puts on the Jets. Goes all the way to the bucket. Straight up went dot. No foul called. It's a good no call there from the refs.
Yeah, this is a very physical matchup. I think the most physical game of the 4 that we've had.
Edwards gets a hand in the passing lane. Johnson keeps it off the glass. Can he get it to go? Nobody's fouled by Edwards. And again, very good refereeing so far here in quarterfinal number 4. Evan Swanger,
That's
Dan Church, and Marlon Mitchell, the officials tonight.
That's the second foul on Edwards. McCoy and Taylor already have 2 fouls for San Diego City. Meanwhile, Francois, Shive, Donald Jackson all have 2 fouls. So as you would expect with both teams in the double bonus, foul trouble getting to be a factor. Here comes Shive with 2 fouls to replace Francois.
So Shive will check back in. Free throw up and good. That ties it at 24. 4:16 to go. Why, Jeff, I always love the Coach Knight saying that you bring in 5 minutes at the end of the half. Can't win a game, but you can certainly lose it. That's not the saying, but I know where you're going with it.
Yeah, well, it's so often it's where a team can lose some focus and you can see a run.
Brumsey off to Smith. 3 on the shot clock. They're going to have to get something up on the rim. They're not going to. Terrific defensive possession here from Yuba.
I don't think just taking a little too long to get into the offense.
Yeah. Johnson going to come off. Here comes back Ruaro. Some full court pressure. Delayed trap. No. Jackson will bring it up for the 49ers. Ruaro gets the handoff. Cross post pick from Shive. They're looking for Woods down low. Terrific front by Edwards. Here comes the help. Woods trying to put it in. He can't get it to go. Shive with a rebound. Can he secure it? No. It's off of Edwards, and we're back the other way. Here comes McLean in transition for the Knights. McLean dribbling up and down. He'll reset, bring it back out. McCoy on the baseline. Got to get out on him. He hit one earlier. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Nate Edwards. He bangs it home.
Nice job by Edwards, not bringing that ball back down, but going right back up, keeping it high. Gets the finish.
Do you know any post guy story?
I'm trying to think if I know
somebody who played in the post.
Anybody.
Because you sound very well versed, my friend. That's why I asked. Ruaro gets fouled, 10th team foul. Both teams now the double bonus.
You've seen me play. You know that I have the complete wrong body type for the style of game that I like to play.
That's true. Man, you were posting another life, that's for sure. You do set a mean pick, though.
That's my favorite part of the game.
Would you call it a pick and pop for you? Or is it more like a pick and stay there?
Well, I move as the years pass, I move less and less after the pick. Now I just turn around.
Tied up at 26 all now. Brumsey hands off to Smith to McLean from way downtown. Yes! Darian McLean now with 6 points, both of them on triples. Biggest lead tonight here for San Diego. Shive down low, point blank, tapped out of bounds. It's going to go off of Brumsey. That's a terrible call.
And a break for Yuba if that's the case. Shive, you can't get more point blank.
Dunk it.
Has the wide open layoff off the great feed from Ruaro and just missed it.
We see Jalen Davis back on the floor now. So it's Davis, Dot, Woods, Jackson, and Ruaro. Final 2:15 to go here in the first half. Jackson will fire again from deep. That's good. Darian Jackson lighting it up from deep. Now out to a 6-point lead for San Diego. Woods keeps it from going out of bounds. Donald Jackson is fouled in the motion. He'll go to the line.
What a great response by San Diego City, who trailed it 11-0. It's a 32-15 run all the way back, and they've got the 6-point lead, and now it's Yuba. We'll have to make an adjustment and figure out how to get back into it.
Well, where's Jihad Woods? He only has 1 point, averaging 16 on the season. We did see a big second half in quarterfinal number 3. Or quarterfinal number 3. No, 2. From Feather River. Anthony Smith.
One way to start to get back into it. Free throws.
Yep.
Oh, good hands by Ruaro.
Ruaro creates the turnover. Jackson puts it up and in with a nifty scoop shot, and it's a quick 4-0 run. Deficit cut to 2, and here come the 49ers. Steal. Another turnover here. I want to say the Knights are in double digits in that category. Ruaro, double team, kicks it back out to Jackson. 20 on the shot clock. Plenty of time to work here. 1:22 to go in the first half. Ruaro. Swung over. Here's Dot looking inside for Woods. Ruaro right open near side, gets a man in the air, gets the basket. He looked like there was a lot of contact, no call. McCoy crossover dribble, back the other way, working against, behind his back, all the way up. Can he lay it up and lay it in? He does just that, and Robert McCoy now with 7 points.
Goes high off the glass.
Man,
McCoy
that was
coast to coast.
Doing his best George Gervin imitation. 34-30, under a minute to go in the first half for Ruaro. Over to Dot.
He's got a bit of a Gervin frame.
He really does. Way downtown, that went off of the backboard. Woods gets the offensive rebound, goes up, is fouled. They say he's going to be fouled by Darius Lee after Jalen Davis was way off the mark from deep.
Well, looking at the statistics, it's very plain to see the template here for Yuba. They have the presence down low with Woods and then a number of shooters on the outside. But that just highlights what a good job San Diego City has done here in this first half defensively. They've really taken away not just Woods, but the three-point shot as well.
Woods continues to struggle. He's off the mark on the first free throw.
I'm trying to avoid making the comparison to the 1994 Rockets with the presence, with the post offense down low and then spread the floor with the three-point shooters. But you talked about their success shooting the three, combined with Woods' 16 a game.
Missed free throw, but it's tapped out by Davis. Dot goes to the rack. A lot of contact. This can be a block. Another foul on Darius Lee, his second. Looked like Lee was there. I wonder if they ruled that maybe he was moving or was he on the line. That would negate the charge call.
Yeah, San Diego City 7 of 15 from the line in the first half. I'm counting up Yuba. Now
free throw up and good for Dot.
12 of 21 with that make. So both teams struggling mightily from the line.
Did that all in your head, huh?
I'm a numbers guy.
Second free throw up and good, so Dot converts on two. It's a 2-point advantage for San Diego City, and they can hold here.
I know there was a lot of time left when it was 11-0 in this game, but I think if you'd asked San Diego City if they would take a 2-point lead, there's a foul call.
Three-point shot is good, and a foul on Jackson, and Darian McClain is unconscious from deep.
4-point play opportunity. I started to say, would they take a 2-point lead at the half? And I think they would have told you, yes, we will. But how about a 6-point lead if he can hit this free throw?
Man, Darian McClain. We need to get a Die Hard 2 clip out here. So McClain cannot convert the rare 4-point play opportunity. Final possession, most likely here in the first half, will go to Yuba. Ruaro working. Has Davis at the top. Davis with the shutters on. Does not get it out. 1 on the clock, and they won't get a shot off, will San Diego City, but they will go in at the half with a 5-point lead, 37-32, quarterfinal number 4. And Darian McClain lighting it up from deep. He has 12 and leads all scores. We'll be back in a moment here on SoCal College Sports.
And remember, everybody, if you have friends or family that couldn't make it to the live event at Las Positas College, be sure to tell them that they can watch all of this weekend's events at our website, www.socalcollegesports.com, or they can find us on YouTube by searching for SoCal College Sports 1. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at SoCal College SPO, S-P-O. And be sure to tell all your friends and family that couldn't make it out here this weekend that they can catch all of this weekend's action on our website, www.socalcollegesports.com. They can also search for us on YouTube by searching for SoCal College Sports 1. And be sure to follow us on Twitter at SoCal College SPO.
(37-32) here. We head into the second half. It's San Diego City with a 5-point lead over Yuba College. And Jeff, after the start, I thought we were going to punch the ticket for the 49ers to meet up with CCSF. Not so fast.
I think they're just wondering how'd they get those guys seated on top of the rim like that. Such a strange spot for them.
You mean this thing back here? That's one of the backboard cameras that we're working tonight.
Wonder of technology.
Hey, how about a shout out to George Casaba for IDX Technologies? It's an IDX, it's a CW1, it's an HDMI wireless transmitter, full HD. Just really doing a great job here tonight. We got 3 of them going. Got the floating camera shot, Brandon Marquez, one of our camera ops, and then we have the 2 behind the backboard. Of course, the main shot, Jorge Cepeda on it. Matt Henson on technical direction, making it all happen. And, of course, you got us.
Yeah, the important thing is that it's not just a shot of us. Because you wouldn't.
Yeah,
no one could survive that. So as long as we get some other shots.
We're not really doing much, but meanwhile, doing
a great job by San Diego City getting back to the game in hand after trailing 11-0 early. And they responded just as we speculated at the time. They responded with defensive intensity, hitting the boards, rebounding well, and they were able to scratch their way back into the game. Then the shots started falling, came all the way back, and now they have the lead. But it started with good defense.
Yeah, and you know who they started falling for? Darian McClain on fire. He is 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, shooting at an 80% clip. And I got to tell you, a lot of those shots not very close to the three-point line. I mean, those are from deep.
And
those are from San Diego, maybe North County.
The essence of this format of tournament basketball, especially with these teams that are among the best in the state, a lot of times you have a few different guys that can do it on a given night. What you need is a guy to step up, maybe another guy to step up, a couple of guys step up, knock down the shots. It can be different guys at different times. But the key is someone has to step up, and so far it's McClain for San Diego City.
McClain?
That would have been the perfect time.
It really would have.
For the John Amos.
I did a poor man's imitation.
Oh, no, it's pretty. Don't sell yourself short. It's a good John Amos imitation
it's
right there.
It's not my Steven Seagal. Can't say that line right now.
No, it is not.
Yuba gets the arrow to start off the second half here. Let's see if Jihad Woods can get going here for the 49ers. Ruaro led the 49ers in the first half. He has 11. It's an early steal. Wilborn gets it out of the hands of Shive. Shive, remember, in early foul trouble, not much of a factor in the first half.
Yuba hits just over 7 threes a game. On average, they had 1 in the first half.
Wonder Smith was with it, had 6 points in the first. Wilborn now inside working on Shive. Here comes a double team delayed from Davis. It's going to be a foul going up. 2 shots coming to Alex Wilborn.
Well, it started out just how we started out in the very first possession of the game. They go right back to Wilborn, trying to establish position down low on Shive.
You want to get a good shot of this game, go to your Apple TV if you own one, or an Xbox One, any type of set-top box that upscales to 1080p of full HD. then you can search SoCal College Sports 1 on YouTube. Give me the graphic there, Maddie.
Speaking of graphics, we do need to get to our trivia question
That's
here
true.
in game number 4.
That's a great seg. Nice job.
Let's
Second
see.
free throw up and good for Wilborn.
See if Matt will bring this one up here, and we'll introduce our question.
Full court pressure here from San Diego City. Dot gets it. No, he won't get away with a carry. That's 2 officials that whistled him for that violation. We're going back the other way for the Knights.
And Mike, our final trivia question: name the last player to win the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award and a World Championship in the same year. Back to the NBA here for game number 4.
I know the answer to the question. I won't give it. I don't think I got it right off the bat though. McLean, Smith near side, down on the baseline. It's Taylor. It's gonna be a travel.
Just a little slide
Actually, that was Jameer Mitchell.
for Jameer Mitchell, and that's what draws the whistle. Not so much that he picked his foot up, but I think he slides a little on that stop. That's going to draw the whistle every time.
And it definitely looked awkward. If it looks awkward, it's usually going to get called. Jihad Woods with it in the high post.
There's a pay to rule.
One of them. I don't have many, but that's one. Ruaro working on McLean. Get it up to Dot up top. Thought about it from 3. It's tapped out of his hands. Woods is going to drive the lane, kick it back out, and he's going to kick it into the stands. It's a turnover. It's the 12th turnover tonight here for Yuba.
Threw that one over toward press row.
He really did.
On the far side.
Going for the 3C2A table. 7-point lead for San Diego City. Winner of this one gets a date with the defending state champ, the top seed in the North, CCSF. Smith off of a screen, driving the lane, working on Shive, lays it up and lays it in. Pretty glass work there from Wonder Smith. That could have been a violation on Shive. He established that about with 1 foot and then came back out while still holding the ball. And the wheels are starting to fall off here for Yuba. The full court pressure really a factor right now.
They've been completely taken out of their offense, Michael.
Agreed. And it's going to be a full timeout called by Coach Doug Cornelius for Yuba College. He knows that this is starting to get away from the 49ers. It's a 9-point deficit for Yuba, 18-11 to go. A lot of time in this one, but San Diego City looking pretty good to advance to Saturday. Stay tuned.
And remember, everybody, you can follow us on Twitter at SoCal College SPO. And if you have friends and family that couldn't make it to Las Positas College this weekend to catch all the action, be sure to let them know that they can catch all of this weekend's events at our website, www.socalcollegesports.com. They can also search for us on YouTube, SoCal College Sports 1.
Well, Stoyanov, it's starting to get away here from Yuba. They have been outscored 41-21 since the 11-0 opening. That was in their favor. Mitchell kicks it back out. McLean from 35, no. Dot is fouled on the rebound by Mitchell. Man. Everybody watching at home was about to lose their chair.
Well, that is a heat check from way downtown for McLean.
Dot. Johnson from 17. That's long. Got to get to the rack. There's nobody within 10 feet of you. Mitchell falls down. Luckily, it squirts to McLean. McLean's going to bring it up. McLean over to Brumsey. Brumsey enters into Mitchell at the high post. Mitchell will bring it back out. You better get up on him. They kick it back out. Here's Wonder Smith. Great pump fake. And he gets Woods in the air. It's going to be a foul on Jihad Woods. His second, I believe.
Yeah, Woods out there still with just 1 point. More fouls than points, not a good sign for Yuba for Jod Woods.
Wilborn with the jam.
That's a great job breaking down the defense. And San Diego City has completely turned the tables after trailing by 11 early. They now lead it by 11.
Dot nearly had it stolen. It's going to be a foul call on Mitchell. His second.
Entirely too much standing around for Yuba offensively right now.
Yeah, there's just nothing going on. You have to get it and be decisive. Go into your move. They were so good early. They've really fallen off. Johnson, great set play out of bounds from 3, and Jordan Johnson starting to turn the tide here.
And you said it, stepping back off a screen open for 3.
Guess what? No hesitation. Shot that in rhythm, and he buried it.
Just the second 3 as a team for Yuba.
Smith driving the baseline. Good feet from Woods. Wilborn drives the lane, working on Shive. Pretty touch from Alex Wilborn. Wilborn was taken out of it early after the technical foul was called against him. Dot nearly lost it, gets it back, being guarded by Smith. Here comes a double team. Johnson, it's stolen. Brumsey in transition. Dot can't get there in time, and Brumsey lays it up and lays it in. Ruaro to Dot. Shive saves it from going out of bounds, stepped on the baseline, or this is going to be a foul. It's going to go against McLean.
Non-shooting foul. So Yuba will bring it in instead, baseline left. Just the first foul on McLean. Here comes McCoy.
Remember, everybody, and we'll keep on beating the dead horse because we're trying to get the views here up as much as possible. The game's not only streamed live, they archive to YouTube. Near steal from Mitchell. Johnson thought about pulling up from 23. This is Ruaro. That's short.
If you like a certain portion, you can watch it over and over and over and over again.
That's even better. Dot going to check off.
I was doing us a bit of a big reference there.
Jackson will check back into the ball game. He has 4 points. Shive off. Here comes Francois.
You're struggling offensively if you're Yuba College, but you cannot allow that to affect your effort and your play on the defensive end, or this one will get away from you.
Yeah, you keep on turning away and executing defensively, you'll be very good. McLean looked like he was fouled going up. It's a steal. It's going to go off of Ruaro. No, they say it goes off of Taylor. Well, the referee had a pretty point-blank view of it. He elects that it went off of Taylor last. There was a scrum for it. Pretty bang-bang. Johnson will bring it up. Johnson working into the lane. Left-handed layup up and good off of the glass.
Johnson with 5 in a row.
Johnson trying to spark the 49ers here. McLean guarded by Jackson. Gives off to Wilborn. Give and go. McLean lays it up and lays it in. He has 14.
Yeah, Johnson slipped and fell. McLean takes full advantage.
Can Johnson respond? He'll fire from deep. No. Rebound. Taylor. Taylor going to bring it up himself. Nobody going to stop him. Nearly lost it. Yeah, he did lose it. Woods off of a player that went off of McCoy.
Yeah, I think they might have missed that call. That's right in front of us there. It looked like it went off of McCoy's foot.
But they'll say it stays with San Diego City.
That might be a return for the last call. That was very close where they said that it was off of Taylor, not Ruaro.
Could be.
That was a bang-bang play. So perhaps evening up here with 15:01 remaining.
And head coach Mitch Charlins, working the referees.
Francois has checked in for Yuba. So he'll try to dry off the court where McCoy went down.
Taylor will inbound. Has Mitchell. Mitchell has it stolen. Ruaro loses it to Francois in transition. Blocked up top by McCoy. Jackson had no chance. McLean back. Mitchell blocked out of bounds, but a foul.
And I think that's a good call. Woods got in there, blocked the shot, but brought the arm down.
Brought the arm down, got him with the body. It's an easy call.
That's a great example on back-to-back plays about really the artistry of blocking shots, where you see McCoy, great body control, able to block that shot, not have the body contact, initiate the break the other way, and then you see Woods on the other side, good hustle getting back, but comes in there, blocks that shot with a little too much emphasis, gets him with the body, sends him to the line.
Mitchell connects on free throw number 1.
More struggles from the line.
Indeed, Jordan Johnson now with it will bring it up for the 49ers. 14:40 to go. They trail it by 13. They have gone ice cold from the field outside of the first 5 minutes of this ball game. Jackson. Johnson. 5 on the shot clock. They're going to have to get something going here. Francois over to Johnson from 3. No, rattles out. McCoy high up for the rebound. McCoy going to bring it up himself and has it stolen by Francois. Jackson now with it in transition 3-on-1. Francois tried to jam it home. It goes off of the back rim. Mitchell to McCoy. He'll try to jam it home, and he does on Woods. Man. How about Robert McCoy? He has 9.
Probably an example right there of why John Wooden hated the dunk. As Francois goes up, tries to finish with the slam, and misses it.
Ruaro in the short corner, inside to Francois. Francois can't get the left-handed layup to go over Wilborn and McCoy. McCoy with a rebound off to McLean. McLean over to Taylor. They'll slow things up here. That's just good coaching. McCoy from 3. Dagger, no. Ruaro can't win the rebound. That one blocked by Woods. Turned away, but Taylor on the rebound. Another possession for San Diego City. McLean missed McCoy early on. Mitchell will bring it back out to Taylor, and Mitchell going to reset back to McLean.
Good decision, and right now San Diego City winning the battle for the loose balls.
McLean gets a screen from Wilborn to his right side. He'll lay it up and lay it in. Just way too easy. Timeout San Diego. They're going to take a full. See if they can pour it on even further. It's a 17-point lead for the Knights. San Diego City College rolling here in the second half and looking like a sure bet to punch their ticket to Saturday versus CCSF and the defending state champs. Stay tuned. (54-37), 12:59 to go. And it's starting to get late midway through the second half for Yuba College. Remember, they're a team that shoots it very well from deep. But they're going to need a big effort here in the last 13 minutes. Ruaro, Francois. Johnson needs to just step up and see if he can pull up. Jackson from 3. No. Francois can't get the rebound. It's McCoy. Just nothing doing here for Yuba College outside of the first 5 minutes of this ball game.
They were able to work it around the outside there and got a pretty good look from long range, but now they're going to need every shot to go down. But even that's been hard to do.
Taylor inside, just too easy. Can't get it to go point blank, but very good shot. This goes out of bounds, tapped by McCoy. It'll go back to Yuba. Same schedule tomorrow. All the action starting at 1 p.m. 4 games, 1, 3, 5, and 7. Same schedule on Saturday as well. And then the finals on Sunday. Ruaro drives the lane, has that one blocked by Mitchell with Big Brother watching. It's going to be a foul in transition. 15 foul. Check that 16 foul.
You know, Mike, Ruaro on the drive there, when he makes a drive toward the basket into the lane, he needs a cutter. Someone needs to make themselves available. He's going to have a hard time finishing at the rim amongst all these tall bodies.
Inside, a block by Jackson on Wilborn. Sparks the break the other way. Johnson lost it off of his foot. Here comes the highlight show. Taylor lays it up and lays it in. I could have given it off to McCoy. Instead, he'll just lay it up. They'll take the 2 points either way. The lead is swelled out to 19. That one tapped out by McLean. Edwards will check back into the ball game. Gave the Knights very good minutes in the first half. He'll come on for Wilborn. Wonder Smith will check back in. Off comes Taylor. So it's Brumsey, McLean, Smith, McCoy, and Edwards out there for San Diego City. Yuba with the ball right now in the black jerseys. Johnson from deep. Step back three, good.
Well, the three is the great equalizer, and
Really
it's going
is.
to take a few of them for Yuba to get themselves back into the game, but they do have time with a little over 11 minutes to go.
40%, over 40% from three as a team on the season. So definitely a team that can get it done from deep. Can they respond with another one right here? And that pass off of the mark from Jordan Johnson. Out of bounds, and it's another turnover. That is number 16 on the night. We still have 11 minutes to go. Yuba only 3 of 11 from beyond the arc tonight. And will that number normalize as we close the ball game? Wilborn will check back in. McCoy going to come off. Near steal for Yuba, but now we have numbers going the other way. Smith up top, Wilborn! Alex Wilborn, alley-oop.
Well, nobody stops the ball. Smith able to get into the lane and finds Wilborn with the alley-oop.
Ruaro working out front. Gives off to Johnson. Johnson been a little bit shaky on his handle on a couple possessions here for Yuba. Jackson drives the baseline, lays it up and lays it in. Need more of that here for Yuba. Need some stops too. Brumsey. Smith, 3 off the back iron, but rebounded by Brumsey. Brumsey kicks it out to Taylor. Taylor on the baseline. Nothing there. It's a steal by Jackson. Yuba has it. Yuba with numbers. On the left side, he goes to Johnson from 3. No. Wilborn with a rebound. He's fouled by Francois. And for Francois, that's his 3rd.
Another pretty good look there for Johnson in transition.
1-1.
But when you're down this many points, you simply can't afford to miss shots.
No.
You got to play pretty darn near perfect.
Margin for error very slim at this point here for the 49ers. Are down by 16. Wilborn at the line on the front end of a 1-1. Good.
Wilborn, a 72% foul shooter. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Second free throw, rims out. Shive on the rebound, checked back into the ball game, came on for Francois. Here comes a double team on Johnson, picks up his dribble in the corner. Woods with it, drives the lane, inside to Jackson, great find, he'll lay it up and in. Quick 4 points from Donald Jackson. Lead down to 15 here for San Diego City. It's a foul by Woods. Woods, that's his 4th.
Yeah, it's tough for Woods having to defend out on the perimeter.
Yeah.
against the faster Brumsey.
Woods will come off. He'll be replaced by Jalen Davis.
Ordinarily, that would be a big loss, but you have to wonder with 9:42 remaining if Yuba doesn't have to think about going a little bit smaller, trying to up the tempo.
Agreed.
Spread the floor.
We saw Davis fire from way downtown earlier in the ball game. It was an errant shot, but something tells me if he has a green light from out there, then he's a threat from three. First free throw up and good. It's 60-44, 61-44. San Diego City with a 17-point lead. 9:40 to go. Johnson pushes the tempo into the front court, gives back to Jackson. Davis inside, working on Wilborn. Gets him up in the air, lays it up. Point blank, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Brumsey. McClain in transition, lays it up. Scoop shot, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Davis. And we'll go back the other way for the 49ers. Here's Johnson in transition. Try a little hesitation. Working on McClain now, looking for Davis inside. He's going to have to hand off to Jackson. Jackson now working on McClain. To his left, into the lane, 15-footer. That's good. See if Donald Jackson can get going. He has 6 here in the second half.
That's just a cagey play by Wonder Smith. That's the little deceleration there, gets the body contact, gets the foul call.
It's Chris Paul move right there. Well, the broadcast this weekend brought to you by the California Community College Athletic Association. Providing opportunities, fulfilling dreams. Shout out, of course, to Carlisle Carter, president of the 3C2A, along with George Matagakis, director of championship events. Mike Rolis, new SID, sports information director for the 3C2A as well.
Yeah, George is out there at the front table. I don't know how much he's getting to. We got to remind George to bring his phone so
he
can
he
follow
has
along.
his phone. He's been tuning in.
All right.
Osterfjord nearly traveled inside to Shive. Shive going to go to work against Wilborn. The hook shot is no good. Taylor caught in a little bit of a bind, gets it out to Brumsey. Brumsey, inside out dribble, lays it up, lays it in. Just way too easy in transition, going back the other way for San Diego City.
Nice finish with the left hand for Brumsey as well.
Degree of difficulty high. Davis, did he travel? No. Contact down low. Only
I'll
the
tell you,
14th
he might
foul.
have got away with one there as they lost the handle on the way up there with that ball.
Well, last time I checked, it was 2 steps. Davis got about 4. Davis thinks it's on the shot, but it's going to be baseline out of bounds. Shive on the baseline, working on Alex Wilborn. Looking for Johnson on a fade. Jordan has range. He's going to fire from out there. That one's well off. It's an air ball.
Well, if this score holds, Michael, you think of our first semifinal matchup, and that's two teams that seem to have very divergent styles in Fullerton and Feather River. But as I watch San Diego City here in the other semifinal, I think it's just the opposite. I think it's 2 teams that remind me an awful lot of one another, City College of San Francisco and San Diego City, if this score holds.
And you're not just saying that because of the color schemes of the jerseys, right?
Well, that could be throwing me off a little bit subliminally.
McClain blocked by Shive, out of bounds. It'll stay here.
Both teams, though, I think spread it around nicely. Good athleticism on both sides, a mix of guard play and big bodies on the inside, and just 2 teams that I think employ a somewhat similar style. So it'll be interesting to see if this score holds, how those semifinals shake out. Saturday should be fun.
Absolutely. Brumsey working well out in front. He'll bring it near side to Mitchell. Mitchell into the lane. Puts it up on the glass. No good. Rebounded by Shive. Shive throws it away. McCoy with a steal. McCoy into the lane. Puts it up on the rim. Gets it to go.
What a sensational individual effort by McCoy. It was a double pump and able to get the shot up and in. I think you have to be very impressed with McCoy here tonight.
Davis out front. Driving the lane. Left-handed layup. No good. Shive right there for the putback.
Well, Yuba is officially in the territory where they can't afford to trade baskets.
No. Wilborn fouled. He'll go to the line for 2.
Let's quickly throw up our trivia question one more time here. Remind people what we're thinking about this game. Before I ask Mike, Named the last player to win the NBA Defensive Player of the Year award and a World Championship in the same year. And Mike, I'm going to ask you to start seeing if you can name a couple of the players. You do know the correct answer, but how many of these guys can you name? How many guys can you name that qualify?
Well, honestly, my first thought was Ben Wallace was the last player to do it. That is not the correct answer. Won the Defensive Player of the Year four out of 5 years.
Yeah, the 2 years before they won the championship and the 2 years after.
But didn't win it the year they won the championship.
Yeah,
Who won it that year?
In 2004, it was Ron Artest, Meta World Peace, you might know him as.
Otherwise known as.
Yeah. But amazingly, yeah, Ben Wallace, I was with you. I was in a similar place. I thought he was at least a possibility. But astoundingly, how do you like that? 4 out of 5.
I think he'll take the championship.
Yeah. It's not a bad run of 5 years. 4 Defensive Player of the Year awards and a World
Mitchell
Championship.
inside for the layup. Good hands by Jamir. Inside, Shive. Just really everything for Yuba outside of the first 5 minutes. The offensive continuity's not there. The passing isn't there. A lot of sloppy basketball for the 49ers and likely going to be the recipient of a loss here in quarterfinal number 4 in the day.
This is our first opportunity to see Yuba this year, and obviously it's been an outstanding season. But they seem to me in this matchup as though when they were taken out of their rhythm offensively, that it had a deleterious effect on all other phases of the game for them.
Yeah, I think they were a victim of their own success. I think that's a great point here. Stoy Woods really has not been able to get going. We talked about it. He averages over 16 a game. This is a team in Yuba that's only dropped 2 games on the season. One of them to a team out of state, Northern Idaho. They also dropped it. Another one, the other loss was to City College of San Francisco. So they had a win earlier in the year over San Diego City College in one of the early tournaments. And it looks like San Diego's going to get their revenge in the biggest game of the year up to this point.
And I want to be very clear that, of course, when I'm talking about that it was a deleterious effect, it's not on the effort that obviously has been there throughout for Yuba, but more in the other phases of the game. Just seemed to be a drop-off.
Another 3 for Johnson. Be a timeout taken here by Yuba. They'll try to store up the energy for another one. Full timeout taken, 6:10 to go. The lead is 15 for San Diego City. Can they close the door on Yuba? Stay tuned.
And remember, everyone, be sure to follow us on Twitter at SoCal College SPO. You can watch all of this weekend's actions, on YouTube by searching for SoCal College Sports 1. You can also watch on our website, www.socalcollegesports.com.
Back to action. Mitchell tried to lay it up, can't get it to go. He was bothered by Woods. Another turnover. It's a steal and a layup for Brumsey. It just can't be that careless with the basketball if you're Yuba. You're down by 17 now. That's 20 turnovers. Osterfjord from 3. Six of 16 now are the 49ers. Scoop shot up and good by Brumsey. We have a timeout taken by San Diego with 5:32 to go. It's a full, and I think Coach Mitch Charlins realizes his players getting a little gassed after the up and down tempo. He will take a break himself after the made basket. A couple quick layups by Brumsey. Gets the lead back out to 16, 73-57, 5:32 to go. Back in a moment. Yuba will bring it in. Jordan Johnson bringing it up, nearly threw it away. Osterfjord saves it from going out of bounds. Woods up top, Francois down low. It's a foul. Only the 15th foul, won't be on the shot, so it'll be baseline out of bounds here for Yuba. Inbound to Woods, another near steal there. Johnson from 17 gets it to go. That's a very tight rim. That's a big shooter's roll for Jordan Johnson. He now leads Yuba with 14. Mitchell saves that one from a near steal. McLean working on Osterfjord. 12 on the shot clock. McLean trying to go to work. Here's McCoy. I thought he traveled. He gets away with one. It's a steal anyway. 3-on-1. Johnson, will he pull up? Osterfjord, Francois, layup good.
Still time. 4:40 and counting, back within 12.
You have to close the door and the show here if you're San Diego City.
And one thing to keep in mind, San Diego City has struggled from the line so far tonight.
Not doing themselves any favors, that's for sure. That's a foul there, Osterfjord. Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, Osterfjord popping out there. Too much body, obviously, sends McLean sprawling to the floor. McLean shoots 84% from the line, but he'll have to clear the cobwebs a little bit here before he goes to shoot.
That's exactly right. Osterfjord, his third foul.
Now the cobwebs look pretty clear on that one.
Yeah. Probably, if he heard us, he'd probably be like, I ain't got no cobwebs. Second free throw, money. Silky smooth, back to a 14-point advantage for San Diego City. Johnson brings it up quickly. Jag in the back foot. Over to Francois inside to Woods. Can Woods get going? No, outside. It's Osterfjord. He needs to go up with that shot. Woods just got to get going there. And you go right. You got to go right into the chest of the defender because Wilborn wants to block your shot. You know how you negate the shot blocker. Old Karl Malone move. Go right into the chest of the defender.
I thought you learned to shoot from about 20 feet away and knock down that shot consistently.
That too.
That was also one of his favorite moves.
I had some decent range back in my day. Inside Francois. Here comes a double team, and Mitchell swipes it away.
What a great job by Mitchell. And that's how you double team with conviction. You get right there, get right on top of Francois.
And Mitchell making the family proud. Calls a timeout after the steal. It's a 14-point advantage for the night, 75-61. Full timeout on the floor, 3:59 to go. Back in a moment. Going to have the wheels turning for me here, Stoy. Well, you asked me a question off air. Why don't you go ahead and spew it out? We don't have it in print. But.
Well, let's give the answer here on our trivia question. Remind everybody again: last player to win Defensive Player of the Year and the World Championship in the same year. And the answer, of course, no, not Villanova.
Well, the answer is Kevin Garnett.
Yes, 2000. Oh, sorry, Michael, 2008 with the Boston Celtics.
Meanwhile, Brumsey lays it up, but not in. McCoy swipes it away from Woods, but he's out of bounds. Man, Robert McCoy has been fantastic. He's got a double-double here tonight, 11 points, 10 rebounds, couple of blocks, got an assist to go with it. McLean's been fantastic. He's 6 of 12 from the field, 4 of 6 from beyond the arc. He has 18 points, but really, Robert McCoy has done it in all phases. Ruaro gets a man in the air. Francois down low. Lays it up, but not in. And the struggles continue point blank for Yuba. McCoy back the other way. Has it tapped out of his possession by Ruaro, but it's a foul.
I think it's a good call. It's the old Doug Collins rule. See Ruaro reach in there, but the ball goes up from McCoy. It's a good sign that he got him a little bit on the arm, and that ball comes up, and McCoy heads to the line.
To be honest, I thought Ruaro maybe was swiping up instead of down.
Well, now you really got me thinking. How can I go with the Doug Collins rule if I also have to parse whether the player was swinging up or down at the ball? So Garnett, how can we forget? What a sensational defensive player. And he wins the Defensive Player of the Year award for the Celtics with the big three, 2008. But I then went on to challenge you with the three guys from 85 to 95 who also accomplished this feat, Defensive Player of the Year and World Championship in the same year.
Well, I got two of them. Hakeem Olajuwon was one of them.
1994.
The other one was Dennis Rodman.
1990.
Michael Cooper?
Yes, 1987.
Yes!
Great call, Michael.
Where's the Marv Albert? Ruaro from the corner. That's a three. 2:40 to go. It's a 12-point disadvantage for Yuba. Do they have enough left for a miracle run to maybe force overtime or get the win?
In the vernacular of the late, great Jim Durham, Yuba going to need to pitch a shutout here the rest of the way if they want to win this one.
McLean on the baseline. McLean's got a lot of herky-jerk into his game. Mitchell drives the lane, lays it up. He's fouled by Francois. And you have to really like the effort from Jameer Mitchell. He's got 7 points tonight, 5 rebounds. Very active, a lot of energy. He's got a couple steals as well. But he's just done a really fantastic job of really kind of asserting himself not only on the scoring table, but really in terms of energy in the ballgame.
And this is something we often talk about in our coverage here. It's great recognition by Mitchell, recognizing that he's got the bigger Francois on him, and he drives hard, knowing that he's got a little bit of a speed advantage there, gets his shoulder past Francois. Francois has to foul him and send him to the line.
Are you good? Just tape that to that and plug the transmitter in there. Mitchell unable to contain it. McCoy has it go off of him, out of bounds. That's just really good effort from both players. Donald Jackson, Robert McCoy in pursuit of that ball. It goes in favor of Yuba. They trail it by 12, 2:08 to go. Johnson will bring it up. Working on Brumsey. Turns around the defender. Gets a screen from Woods. Johnson's got to think about taking that shot earlier. Can't hesitate. Woods inside working on Brumsey. Inside, Shive. That's good. Good hands from Eric Shive. 10-point lead here for San Diego City. Got to get a good shot every time down, work some clock here. Want to foul anybody, foul him right there. Foul Wilborn. He's pretty good from the line, though. That shot up and good.
That's a great job on the fadeaway by Wilborn. I mean, that's a well-contested shot. And just a better job by Wilborn.
Ruaro from three. No. That might do it. 78-66. McCoy off to McLean. They're going to have to foul here. Probably the last guy you want to foul out on the floor. Darian McLean, he has 18. He's going to add to that point total very likely right here, 84% from the free throw line.
Just a 5-point game at the half. And San Diego City pulled away early, led by double digits for most of this second half. Great run early in that second half to take command, and they never relinquished.
Playing good on the first. Jalen Davis will check in. He's going to come on for Donald Jackson. Jackson with it. Some more activity in the chat room here. We'll get to it in just a little bit. Under a minute to go. It's another turnover. Turnover.
Look who's in the right spot again, McCoy.
Shocker there. 21 turnovers tonight here for Yuba. They want to look to an Achilles heel. It'll be that number right there. Another foul. Darian McLean will go to the line to add to the point total.
We have to continue our hellos to an ever-expanding Mitchell family joining us on the broadcast.
Yeah, he says the entire Janice, I believe, was he wants us to say hi to their mom. So, Janice and Jameer, Mama Mitchell, shout out from the family, from the boys. Jameer doing the family proud indeed in this one. Another turnover for Yuba.
A lot to be proud of here, the way that they came back after some adversity early. But it's really been one-sided after that slow start. And you give the Knights an awful lot of credit here, as they are going to finish this one out in style.
So Jade, I have a hello from Janice, Jade Mitchell, saying hi to their mom, and that's what we're here for. We're here for the friends and family of the players. The friends that can't make it to the games live. We like to bridge that gap, and obviously we try to do as good a job as we can. We got some various camera angles and. Another shout out here.
Harry Wendawa.
Hope I said that right.
Well, you didn't say it wrong. So hope we said that right.
I can expect the numbers to be big here on Saturday in the CCSF SDCC game.
And we have
semifinal number 2.
We have our first ever request for more trivia questions on Basking in the Glow. So we'll have a fresh set tomorrow. I got to come up with these every night here. So
Jeff Stoynoff has goosebumps here in the broadcast booth.
I finally made it, Mike. My true calling.
Johnson from 3, that's off. Rebound tapped around. Won by Nick DeWinney. Wholesale substitutions here for the Knights, and they can just hold here for the final possession. Shot clock turned off. DeWinney will dunk it home. And it's the cherry on top for the San Diego City College Knights. Ruaro from 3. That's good. 85-69 will be your final score here in Game 4 on the day. The quarterfinals for the men in the books. San Diego City College with a big win over Yuba. They avenge a loss from earlier in the year, and they will meet City College of San Francisco, and the semifinals are set for the men. Game 1 on Saturday, Fullerton and Feather River, and then the defending state champion, City College of San Francisco. The Rams will take on San Diego City. Back in a moment here on SoCalCollegeSports.com. We'll wrap up the day and set the table for tomorrow. 85-69 your final score, and the Knights over the 49ers. And man, what an impressive showing from San Diego after a very rough start. They pull away emphatically in this one.
Yeah, lockdown defense, limiting a very good shooting team to a poor percentage, particularly from long range, and forcing a lot of turnovers. And I think ultimately that was the story in the game.
Absolutely. And tomorrow, 4 games of coverage, the women's side of it. And we look forward to it. We're glad that you came out and you supported the broadcast. Everybody that chimed in on the chat, we really appreciate the feedback and the interaction. And we look forward to tomorrow to bringing you more coverage of 3C2A championship basketball. And, of course, we'll be here all weekend through Sunday, Championship Sunday. Looking forward to that as well, and the semifinals on Saturday.
Yeah, I can't wait. Off to a good start here. Everybody top seeds holding serve so far, but the drama, the intensity, the excitement's only going to go up. So tomorrow, it's the women up next, and we'll see what happens on that side, and then we'll return with semifinals and finals. But we're going to get some excitement here before this weekend's over. We're off to a good start.
I think you're exactly right there, Story. For Jeff Stoynoff, Matt Henson, Brianna Marquez, Jorge Cepeda, and special thanks, of course, to the 3C2A, Carlisle Carter, George Monagakis, and Mike Robles. I am Mike Cepeda signing off. We will see you tomorrow.